Hi guys, welcome back to FelidomancyHoodoo. How are you guys doing? It's been a bit of a intense week last week, this end for me, but it's hoping it's been a bit calmer for you guys. I'd like to also apologise at the start now. It's been, with how manic my 3D life has been this last fortnight, I haven't managed to get the videos out there. I'm sorry, there's been lots going on there. We're going to get back on track, we will. But yeah, there's been lots going on between work, life, and just one thing after another just getting in the way of trying to get the videos and pushing FelidomancyHoodoo forwards. But it will get there. I've asked spirits for some guidance and a bit of help to try and get stuff done and out of the way. So we'll see where it goes. Also been pretty busy this week. I've had invitations from both Bodmin Pagan Moot and Lisgard Moot to go in and basically do a presentation evenings for the Cleromancy with the stone and the bone throwing. So Wednesday night I was over at Bodmin at the Hole in the Wall. I'd like to thank you guys because it was really well received. Really good reception from everybody there. It seemed to be enjoyed by everybody as well. And again at Lisgard, really well received there too. It seems everybody's really fascinated. Considering Cleromancy is one of the oldest forms of divination, there isn't any mainstreamness to it. We're all used to tarot cards and crystal balls and reading tea leaves and oracle cards, and you know, there's lots of mainstream divination ways, but it's nice to know that I can put a little bit back in, well, yeah, share my experiences and share my knowledge with those who haven't seen this style of divination before. Both the moots as well, it's but people have been saying, oh yeah, I've been picking up all these little bits here, there and everywhere, and I've got drawers full of stuff like this, but I've never known what to do with them. Well, here you are, you know what to do with them now. You can make your own little setup. Got another invitation to Bude Moot in February, which I'm really looking forward to as well. If anybody else would like a presentation of how the Cleromancy works and where it started from, and a little bit more of an in-depth, then please get in touch. I'm sure we can arrange another presentation evening somewhere. But yeah, thank you to David at Bodmin. Thank you to Ali at Lisgard and everyone who's come along. Thank you for your hospitality, and thank you for allowing me to share some of my knowledge and experiences with you with the bone and the stone throwing. So how have you guys been? Because we've had a full moon on Saturday morning, so I'm sure you're all out there doing your rituals on Friday night, maybe Saturday night, depending on when you did them. Energies have been quite intense with this one. I don't know if it's just me or if you guys have felt the same. Lots of spiky head, staticky head, hair standing up a little bit as well. You know, there's been lots going on. Now, the last couple of full moons, Spirit's giving us a chance now where to calm down, prepare, just get ourselves grounded and stuff, and be ready for some movement. And we've had a little bit of a crossroads, a few changes in our lives and stuff. But this moon feels like it's going to be a little more intense. And the next week or two also feels like there's going to be lots of energies, lots of intenseness around it too. So I hope you've all had a chance to get some rest in there and ground while we've had the chance the last month or so, because it's about to get a bit more yeah, I think things are going to get very, very, very high energy. Obviously, we've got Mercury in retrograde, we've got 5 planets all lined up and stuff as well at the moment, so it's going to be another one of those full moons now where everything is just going to start progressing, something chronic, lots of changes coming in there. The best thing we can do at the moment is just to embrace it. There's high chance there's going to be visions, downloads during meditations, during sleeping as well, so try and stay open to spirit to take those in. They're going to be offering us guidance. If you get a chance for meditation, go for it as well. It's not going to hurt. But just remember to journal it all down, because it may not make sense now, but it will do later on. So yeah, it's also worth trying to unplug from the 3D world. Take your headphones out, stop watching the TV again, sit out in nature, sit in quietness, and just see if you can get some sentience from the spirit. You may get a little bit more information from them that way too. The start of a new cycle is getting close again now. The spirit's suggesting we're almost at another gateway, which is where we need to be open to receive what's coming for us. So with retrograde as well, we're going to have to be cautious of offers which sound too good to be true. Again, like we said before, we're going to have to follow our intuition on that. It's going to be one of those where you're going to know what feels right, you're going to know what's wrong. So just be on guard a little bit, but be open to receive, because if you're not open to receive, it won't come to fruition, will it? Also, retrograde back, then expect someone karmic to return. You know, there's going to be a few technical breakdowns And yeah, think twice about what you're going to be, about what you're saying, because it could lead to self sabotage, and communications could be a little bit tricky too. So just think twice before speaking or communicating, or just over taking some actions as well. Just make sure your intuition's following what you should be doing. But anyway, I hope that offers some advice for you from Spirit this week. So we're about to get the stones out for a throw and see what Spirit suggests energy-wise for us and the collective this week. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get out. The weather in Cornwall's been a bit wet, thundery, downpour, a bit too wet to get out and about at the moment with the camera and stuff. So I'm going to do this week's stone throw for the collective from my altar instead. So let's grab these stones and see what Spirit has to suggest for us this week. Spirits, guides, where does the collective need to focus our energies on? Which energies need work? Are there any blocked chakras we need to concentrate on? What energies do we need to work on together? What energies do we need to work on independently for ourselves? What advice do you have, spirits? What advice do you have, guides, please? What can you offer as a suggestion for the week commencing the 12th of September 2022 for the collective, please, Spirit? Are you ready? Thank you, Spirit. Right, we're looking at that. Your soul stone is here, and you've got higher mind there. That will go with being open to receive from Spirit the messages. We've said about the downloads, we've said about the meditation and the visions, and getting messages in from Spirit as well to try and guide us where we need to be. So that seems to be the most important one here at the moment. That's the closest one to the stone, or the soul stone. Over here you've also got love. That's not too far away. There's a triangle around there. So maybe you need to get some self-love in. Maybe you need to open up and tell someone about how you feel. Maybe it's love for a child, maybe it's love for a pet, maybe it's love for a friend. It's going to relate to different people in different ways. So take what relates to you, leave something there for somebody else. Looking over here, you've got action. Action's kind of out the way, but there's almost like a line there, isn't there? You've got playfulness over here as well, so maybe you can be playful, have some fun with manifestations. Being playful as well means you can think outside the box. We said before about how a cube has 8 sides, not 6. You've got the 6 original sides, and you've got inside and outside the box. So maybe you need to have a little bit of fun with your thinking and your creativity in the manifestations. Maybe you also need to have a bit of fun with what Spirit's suggesting. That'd also go with embracing it, wouldn't it? Where we're not worrying about what's going to happen and the changes we're going to have, but just to be childlike, enjoy it, see the bigger picture in things rather than being too focused and a bit too swords-like. Got grounding and creativity on the edge out there. I'm not getting any feelings from them. I think we're all in an okay space at the moment with the grounding and the likes, but there's a few little bits that we need to concentrate on. I mean, the action doesn't feel like it's important. It's Spirit suggesting from the stone throw here that we can't ignore what's going on either. We need to be open to the messages we're going to be receiving. So yeah, a bit of self-love, or a bit of love, show some compassion and some love for somebody else. Be open to receive the messages which Spirit are going to be offering to us. Avoid being stuck in the 3D too much. Like I said, take your headphones out, turn the telly off, try and get some peaceful time for yourself where you can meditate, taking what Spirit's going to be suggesting to you. If you can have some fun with what Spirit's suggesting as well, it's not going to hurt. So that's going to be the energies we need to concentrate on for this week, independently and as a collective. I mean, chakra wise, that's going to be your third eye. So again, that would back up what Spirit is suggesting about being in touch and being ready to download messages from them. So yeah, that's maybe we've got a little bit of a blocked heart chakra as well. Maybe that's something we need to work on too. So there's a few things there for the collective to consider, think about. As I said, take what relates to you, leave something there for somebody else if it doesn't. Personal readings are available. Please get in contact. The email is in the drop down box below. We'd like to thank the collective, we'd like to thank the spirit, we'd like to thank those who've subscribed, liked and shared our videos. We do have a Facebook page now under the FelidomancyHoodoo. There'll be updates there as well as the links to the videos and a bit more information about the services we provide. So yeah, please feel free to pop over there and have a look, maybe join the page. Anyway, we'll be back again next week for another collective stone throw. Until then, take care, blessings.